Hey guys, welcome back to the video. Well, I think it's that time of the month, and you can already hear the Elden Ring boss music playing, so let's begin. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of a special here. By a little bit, I mean I'm making a special series. Since I've been making music videos lately, I decided it's time to change it up a little bit and go back to gameplay. So, with that being said, I'm continuing my old save file. And believe it or not, I just got the complete, edition of Elden Ring. Which means I have all the armor, except for the updated stuff. I do have a little bit of it, because I've been playing it just a bit. Of course, I haven't unlocked it all, but yeah. So that's where we're going with today. So right off the bat, I'm going to try to scale my level. So we're just going to go here. Right at the Altus Plateau Junction. And of course, I'll show off the game in bits and pieces here. Like, I'll probably go to, K-Lid and all that stuff. So let's start off here, where I can test my power. So, this is what I'm running. I'm running the Sacred Helm, Radahn's Lion Armor, and then Bull Goat Gauntlets, and Radahn's Greaves. So, I believe I should probably trade this out for something golden, but, I'm not doing it for art, of course, though, I want to make sure everything matched. And, I went for something cool, so let's just try it, I don't know how well it'll go or anything, but yeah, it should be pretty interesting. Bro, they got absolutely obliterated. And here's proof I'm playing it, by the way. Dodge. Now, okay, so you always have to try to make sure to dodge in when they're trying to attack you. Okay, bro's still really strong. And I know it's even worse? I'm wearing boss armor and this guy's taking hits. Even from a weapon that I've gotten. And look how much damage this weapon does, like over 200. And yet somehow this thing ain't going down half the time. Well, there's 3 more up ahead, so let's just try to go through that. But so far, the hardest region I've been through is straight up the mountain top of the giants. Alright, that's better. Alright, I fixed it. My voice was a little bit out, sorry. Sorry about that, guys. Also, I'm not sure if you can see it fully, but, I'm trying my best to record it. And then, of course... Okay, here it is. Here's the moment where I have to worry. Dodge, come on. That thing has some damage to it. On then. Okay, there should be a whole army up ahead, if I remember. So first we kind of have to take out all the bandits. By the way, bandits in my case means all the knights, because at this point they're that low level. I'm like level 300 something on this account, so... And of course, if you guys want more, I could always start, a special series just for the account on the other one. But it took me this long for me to get through this one, so let's just see. Got him? Alright. No, I want to try punching him, actually. I just want to see. No, I'm beating bro up. Bro, I'm fist fighting him with only a shield. At this point, this is just impressive. No! I don't know why they take so much damage. Alright, fine then. If I can't do that, then I'm gonna do something different. And okay, I missed my shot. Flame. Ooh! Alright, I was fist fighting him for a little bit. I just switched to my sword and then used my black flame, which I got earlier on in the game. I probably won't be able to show any clips of it because I never really recorded it. It was all off camera, sadly. But you know, I can at least show some gameplay, you know. I got bored of making songs for a little bit, so you know, it's all I've been doing here lately. I need to record more videos anyway. So yeah. Okay, yeah, this castle's huge. By the way, this is only the entrance to the castle, essentially. Or like what's behind the walls anyway. It's like a giant city. I'll have to show you guys. I'll go up there and show you everything. So originally there would be 2 bosses up here. And also those things hurt. But yeah. You know, of course they're ballistas. You know, they want to guard the city. I mean, who wouldn't? The city looks great, but it really ain't. Trust me, I'll show you what I mean. Oh no. I'm not even low health, but I'm honestly a little bit timid. And of course, the guards that were on the ballistas came down. And they're only foot soldiers, so there's nothing to worry about. But these guys, like with the greatsword there, the guy who's about to slash at me with the giant, you know, white blade, you know, that guy is going to be the one to worry about. You know, especially with all this happening. Okay. Gathering that. Let's see. No, I'm being summoned. I forgot to turn off the summoning thing. Oh, let's just see what happens. It's one of those gameplays. Did bro cancel summon? He canceled summon. Yes, I don't have to be summoned. Okay, perfect. That was perfect timing, actually. No, not these guys again. The bow and arrow guys are so annoying. Okay, maybe I still have to be summoned. Yep. Well, I got summoned. I hate that, because now I have to, you know, deal with it. But yeah. Let's just see who summoned me. I'm kind of curious now. But yeah, anyway. I have no idea. It's taking a little bit longer than normal, actually. Where are they even at? Are they behind that? Let's see. You might just need help with a boss or something. You know, you can get summoned for random reasons. Okay, it looks like he's traveling with a friend. Anyway. He's wanting to fight, huh? Yeah, he's wanting to fight. Okay, maybe I'm a little rusty. Yep, I'm definitely rusty. What the heck is that weapon? No, that's overkill. What's bro using? No, okay, time to keep going. No, I missed. Oh no! Okay, time to buff. Time to buff. Man! His weapon does so much damage. No, that was unintended, bro. This isn't even scripted. This is random. Seriously, I would never script my videos, but this is actually random. What is happening? No, dodge, dodge, dodge. I'm out of healing. Shield. No. I ain't doing that. Lock on. Bell. Well, I tried. I died. Man, whatever weapon bro is using is crazy. I'm level 300 something in this game and bro just beat me. On camera, I might add. I mean, nothing I can really do about it. Elden Ring's just kind of overpowered, even for other players. So, I'd say it's time to actually make my armor better, though. So, here's the build. Okay, I'm gonna go Armor of Solitude. Or Solitude. It's kind of hard for me to say it, so yeah, don't mind it. Of course, I'm gonna need that. And then I'm gonna get this. So, instead of that helmet, I'm gonna try to reduce the weight of it by changing out the gauntlets and the other. So, let's do that real quick. Let's see what I can get. Here it is. And then, of course, we're going to choose some lighter gauntlets, too, because, you know, I want it to at least be functional, so. But I need something that provides at least decent armor, too. Which is hard enough to find, but, you know, I just want to make sure. So, yeah. By the way, if you ever see my hand in a video trying to touch the keyboard, it's so that way the computer doesn't go off. Raging Wolf gauntlets. You know, ain't bad, but I could do better. Especially when I can just buff my health or mine ones. Which honestly, it wouldn't hurt to do the mine one. Or the health, really. I mean, heck, you know. I ain't picky, but, you know. It's whatever they need to do to survive on here. So let's see here. Probably do something like that and then reduce that. Right? Oh no. If anyone has any armor builds or weapon builds I should do, you know, maybe put it down below in the comments. If you want, of course. I'm not telling you you have to, so, you know. I ain't gonna be like that, but, you know. It's fun just to mess around with it. Of course, there's tons of different armor customizations to choose from. You know, it'd be nice if they had some lighter options at times, but, you know, that is weird looking. That does not look right. But yeah, you need something at least strong, so, you know, I'm gonna go with Solitude for now. And then this is for magic, essentially, the navy hood is. The crimson one's meant for health. And it looks like that. So I'll probably go for the blue one, only because I need the magic. And honestly, I could do the hood, which gives me more vitality. But if I'm trying to be a tank with magic, no, I'm going to go ahead and go for the red one. Because I already have a Blessed Dew Talisman and a Blessed Blue Dew Talisman. So the normal one does health, the other one does magic, using FP. Sorry if I'm getting nerdy for those who don't play Elden Ring or D&D or anything, but anyone who plays those two will get it, so, yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, so far this is what my armor's looking like. Oh no, is there any others that gives you more health or anything? Like, I'm wondering if there's any that actually boosts certain things on yours, except for like a quick load. Okay, those boost vitality, which ain't bad because it does boost health, but there's only so much it can be boosted, I'm assuming. And of course, some of it boosts his faith, so incantations, stuff like that. I've been playing Elden Ring for years, still trying to beat it. Actually, this is my first ever one, you know? I'm still having trouble beating it. You know? So I guess if you guys ever want me to create like a new storyline or whatever, I'll do it. You know, just for you guys, but yeah. You know, I just thought it'd be something different, me playing this today. So. Maybe I should go for a night look? What do you think? I mean, it's not that bad. You know, I could do better. But, yeah. It's either this or the Solitude one. I'd say both of them are about equal, give and take. One's a lighter, though, on equip load. Plus, I could probably use a better shield anyway, so, you know. I'm not too opposed to it, you know, I'm not too opposed to it. But, yeah. Man. It's kind of hard to find a good armor that ain't too heavy. But that does work. So, I think I'll do that. And with that, it'll give me extra health. Okay, this ain't too bad of a build now. This would reflect magic, but it's very hard to land. And I need something with a little bit stronger, so I might give one that gives me a buff. Or I could just choose one straight from a boss. And honestly, this has shield bash, so it's already perfect. I don't know, can I add the spear that gives me the golden lightning? Or red lightning or whatever? The bolt of Grand Sax. If you know what that is, you know who it is. You know, it's this. And I already have a +6 one from when I defeated it earlier, so I only have 2 because I got bored and traded it with someone, so yeah. See, it's heavy now, so I can't use it. But, you know, it was worth a try. I also have a flamethrower shield. This one's fun. Watch. Flame. Anyway, yeah, very fun. So yeah. Ooh. Excuse me, sorry about that. Sorry I had to catch that on camera. I mean, honestly, the armor looks good. Now it works. Boom. Got him. Super easy. I don't know if any of the guards went back up to their post or not. So it might be safe just to keep a shield on me. At least for now. So, yeah. I have no idea how long I've been recording, so if you see my character do this, it's me checking how long I've been recording, so, yeah. Look at how unique these statues are. I can only imagine how long it took them to make them. Okay. Time to duel. Draw thy weapon. or face thy death. Works pretty well. Dodge. I don't know. I think this is too energy draining of a build. It seems like even my shield does nothing here. Like, I tried making sturdy armor for once, and it's failing me. His sword just saved me, bro. Alright. Got him. Wait for it. Now. Dodge. Okay. Broke his stance. Oh, guard counter. And he's cooked. Anyway. That's pretty simple. But yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like Radon's armor was a little bit easier to carry, so I'm gonna go back to Radon's, but you know, I can always add something that'll add on to it anyway. Or maybe just a little bit less weight. So, let's see here. Okay. Let's see here. How heavy of armor can I wear? I mean, I can wear up to knight armor, which ain't bad. Actually, I'd like to wear the Death Knight with it. Ooh. That's fire. Alright, nice. Alright, we can get going with that. So we got that. You got that. Man, that looks sick. Yeah, that's gonna be my build. Let's go with that. That looks sick. Since it has like both the gold, black, and gray, it works perfectly. I don't know. How good's the armor? I think it says like 78, that ain't bad. Could be a little bit better, but I think it'll be perfect for this. So, now let's show you the rest of the city. All of you guys watching. Man. That is a beautiful gate. By the way, you see those two guards up there? That was the original people guarding this place. I ended up taking them out pretty early on. You know, I didn't have the exact weapons I have here, but yeah. I had the spear and stuff early on in the game because it was easier to attack far range, but look at us now. Yeah, it's pretty insane, so. Capital outskirts, yep. I'm used to that. Okay, so. I'm gonna go ahead and call that horse, which I keep on forgetting the name of. Just gonna be honest with you, I completely forget the name of this horse. Or even if it's a horse, because honestly it doesn't look like one, but you know, it has horns. Anyway. So yeah, that's a little bit funny. Hold up, I haven't found anything here. Okay, I'm calling in my knight Kristoff. Me and him about to clear the whole place. Oh, well, this will be easy. It's just foot soldiers. Wait, is there a chest here? I've never opened this. Hold up. Nothing? Are you joking? Kristoff? Oh, well. He must have spilled at him. I doubt it, but you know, there's always a possibility. But yeah, anyway. I have no idea. It's pretty funny though, just to kind of mess around with the game, you know, clear some stuff. I might fight a boss actually. You know, fighting a boss every now and then seems pretty fun. There's some wolves. Bro, the recoil on a sword's crazy. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Got him. Alright. Okay. I doubt there's any more, so I'd say it's best to continue before more shows up. It's that gold thing. Is it? Okay. That's trees. Sorry. My vision's kinda bad without the glasses, but yeah. Let's see here. Oh, okay. I see what this is. Sorry if I sound a little sick on here. It's only because I didn't really take my allergy medicine this morning, so, you know, it happens. Okay, that's better. Okay, these things have so much poison. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. I might have a little bit more immunity thanks to the helmet I put on. And by the way, you can charge up the sword for it to do more damage. And of course, its affinity is closer to gravity than it is anything else, but yeah. It's honestly a really fun game if you guys want to play it. So yeah. You know, just saying. But yeah. It's been pretty fun so far playing Elden Ring. So yeah. I don't know if there's anything guarding this place or what. I know this is a mine shaft. Man, it's awful quiet, ain't it? No telling when the last time someone was in here. Oh, new place. Okay. Haven't been here before. Well, time to clear the whole thing, hopefully on first try. As if there is anything here. So far, it don't really seem like it. I mean, there's some kind of campfire, but that's about it. I don't really see any ways in. Almost out of magic. Maybe it's just an unfinished cave? Oh no, it was awfully quiet. Something about that place was unsettling. I ain't gonna lie. But we carry on. So, tell me if I missed anything in there too if you want. But yeah. But yeah, everything's been going good here lately. Ooh, Ash of War. Okay, hold up. Time to lock in. Now I'll just wait for the little lights to pop up again. Hold up. I see slimes. Not the normal slimes like you would see. Oh wait, these are slugs, not slimes. My bad. How'd they even spawn in there? There must be some kind of cave around here, because I haven't found it yet. Maybe it was over here. Okay. That's certainly weird. Okay, another wind spiral. There was a boss here, I believe, whenever the meteor fell. Maybe it wasn't exactly here. I remember there was some boss when the meteor fell. And then, of course, Godric came back over here. Ooh, a finger reader. Let's see what they have to say.
Please, I can read them. Your fingers, please, your fingers. The fingers I served.
Well, that's certainly odd.
Once prophesied, a tarnished would one day become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. Surely you see it too.
Not really, wow.
As it shrouds the heavens, the great tree which begets the pillars.
You mean that one? The one right above us?
Tarnished, hasten to the foot of the tree. And whatever you might face, the fingers will surely guide you.
Man, that tree is bright. I don't know what could it possibly be up there. I mean, I doubt it'll be anything good. Just being honest with you. And again, I think I see something up ahead. Something I didn't quite see before. What is that? Oh, it's a small group. Now it's a no group. Ah, great, they have a mage with them. Won't be doing any damage to me. That's better. So they will not let me enter. Am I winning? Man, the guard counter is brutal. Why do they look like walking corpses, though? That's the one thing I'm so confused about in Elden Ring. I don't know why they all have to look like walking corpses before they accept them, you know? Man. That's brutal. Man. Alright, well, time for dragon for the rest of them. Which dragon, you may ask? The one that rots them to death. Let's see what happens. Hope they like dragons in the morning. Anyway. And yes, before you guys say the inappropriate Imagine Dragons joke, which I have heard too many times, no. That's it. Nope. Anyway. We'll see. I don't know if I got rid of Godric or not. I think I did. I hope I did. Because Godric's a little bit more difficult. I doubt anyone's going to stop me, of course, but... Okay, yeah. I didn't get rid of Godric yet. Oh, wait, that was just a normal guy? Oh, my bad. Sorry. Didn't mean to run him over. With my sword. Anyway. We'll see how it goes. I think it's honestly going quite well here, you know? Ooh. I see a guard's post here. But I see no guard. Okay. Though if there ain't no guards here, then yeah, something's wrong. Dodge, jump off. Gravity slam. Oh no. Oh no, they fast. Okay, so far so good. Now. Oh no, bro, it's fire. Shocking. Back up. Got him. Alright. Man, sure is taking a little bit. Oh no, catapults are active. Okay, time to run. It doesn't matter where we go, but we're running. Yep, I am not staying here. Okay, they have incredible aim. Nope. Nope. Mm-mm. No. No, I can't die yet. No. Keep running. I was doing so well. What happened? And more wolves is great. Okay. But wolves are super easy, so it don't matter. Also, I heard the village that gives you a ton of money. So, by the way, if anyone's having money troubles in straight up Elden Ring, bro, this is the village to straight up rob. Okay? I'm sorry that I'm suggesting it, but it's time to rob a village. In Elden Ring, anyway. You know, I wouldn't do it in real life because that's bad. But, it's Elden Ring, so, let's wait. And we're back. After one night's rest. What kind of pollution they dealing with? Man, the skies are gray. And also, these are like demon possessed anyway, so I doubt they would even have a reason for money. Well, I guess money is the root of all evil based on the Bible, but anyway. And if we're going off religion, they're technically in a cult anyway, because if you fight the boss here. The boss here, though, is actually a cult leader. I can show you what they wear, actually. I have it. Of course, I'm not going to wear it or anything, but they also carry the Godskin Pillar. And technically, you can count the fire monks as being, you know, a part of the cult or whatever. And honestly, in my opinion, I think the cult is actually what brought all the rot to Scarlet, to that, Caelid place. You know? The Scarlet Rot. And also, not to mention, the first guy you meet looks like a nun. Look. It looks crazy. And I don't exactly remember what hood I was wearing, so I don't know. that Death Knight. Alright. I'm just gonna put that on real quick and show you the rest. Because surprisingly, they won't attack me unless I'm right there with them, so I should be fine. So, the hood of the guys. There's like 2 different ones, and both of them are false prophets to their so-called, God. But in truth, they're not real gods. Okay, like they're fake. Okay, I'm being honest. The ones on here, they are. And I'm not gonna always say this. Of course, I'm not. Just saying that out loud. Here, I'm actually telling the truth. These 2 are the most evil things in this game. For one purpose only. They use a weapon called the God Skin Peeler, right? Or one of those rapiers, right? But they skin the people of this village, turning them into demons. Just about. That's all I'm gonna say. It sounds more like a horror story than actually anything else. So yeah. Also, I'm not sure which is stronger actually. Which is stronger? That one? Or the sword that produces fire? I'm curious. So, let's go ahead and test them both. They're both technically boss weapons. I don't really normally use the, one that causes black flame. Though it is very effective, so I might have to use it for the game, but yeah. And of course, it depends on who you ask. So let's go ahead and fix my phone here, so that way you guys can see it better. Okay. Now we're back here. So, we need to find that one weapon, which is this. It has a C rate and dexterity, man. That's crazy. The garden on it's a little bit worse, but it has around the same amount of upgrades. Says it's more overpowered though, which is something I'm a little bit more intrigued in, because last time I checked, it wasn't. So, if I take back the skinner of that, guy who was in a cult, and you know what, whatever, it works. They're basically demons anyway. Okay, like I'm sorry for what happened to them, but they kind of deserve it now, because they turned evil. They're clearly not good people if they're carrying bones on sticks, so time to keep going. Time to collect me some money. Money. Or, bone shards, either one. It happens. And of course, if you ever play the game, the bosses are up here. So. Ooh. Even the dog that was infected with rot. So look, here's what rot does to things in this game. Yeah, it straight up takes the skin off the animal. Essentially, the rot in this game is similar to Black Death in real life. That's essentially what the game based it off of, was the Black Death. But it doesn't cause rot in real life. It causes... Actually, it does cause rot in real life. Hold up. I'm just not sure that it affects the landscape. That's all. I hope it doesn't affect the landscape, otherwise we're in trouble. Anyway. But yeah. That is if it was like the game anyway. Oh, it's this guy again. It's the same guy, ain't it? Well, that was easy. Now I can return. That's cool. Why's bro trying to fight me? No. No. I'm gonna escape this. Pretty simple, actually. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Bro's fast. Bro's fast. Panic. Panic. Yeah, I'm cooked. And no joke, I tried using my black flame. It didn't do nothing. And of course, this will just happen randomly because, you know, people can summon me. So yeah. Sometimes they'll, you know, summon me to help out with bosses, stuff like that. I mean, that's what I do. And we're back here at the random village. And you see at the top of that place up there, that's where the boss would have been. And you can see them kneeling and praying down to it, so that's better. Alright. Dodge. Get him. Nice. Alright, so now we're on our way up. Since I've already taken out the boss, you know, is what it is, but still, there's another village out this way. I don't know if many people go to this part of it, but yeah, that up there is the main part, but now this is like an off area where you don't really have to go here if you don't want to, but you know, it's nice. Well, kinda. Depends on your definition of nice. But yeah, everything in Elden Ring was based off something in medieval times. So, you know, it could be really anything, like, you know, shoguns, stuff like that. You know, knights, medieval officers, you name it. They have something that basically fits any medieval fantasy in Elden Ring. And you know, for an old game, it's honestly still fun, even today. Because they add that Shadow expansion pack. I'm a little bit late to it, okay? I will admit, I'm late to posting anything about it. But yeah, I'm trying to make the video last. And right now, I'm just kind of traveling on foot. Not sure how far we'll get, but, you know, we'll see. Oh yeah, by the way, if you want proof that they were actually skinned alive here at the village, there's proof. Yeah, just read the messages on the screen because I can't read right now. Because my glasses are off for this VTuber. But yeah, the only reason why I don't show my face on videos normally is honestly just because, you know, I'm uncomfortable with it still, you know. I'd rather use the VTuber as my face temporarily. So, yeah, this is who I am online. Something most people will just have to get over, because I know some people find VTubers cringe and all that. And of course, I'll agree with them on some parts. It is a little bit cringe. A little. But really, all we're trying to do here, right? We're not doing anything wrong by using a VTuber model. We're simply just using it to cover up the fact that we're anxious about, you know, how we look online as a person. And we don't want to be judged for who we are. So, yeah. And I'm just speaking for, you know, people with anxiety anyway. Because I get how it feels to have anxiety. I've had it for years. And didn't know it, really. Until recently when I started going to therapy. So I do recommend going to therapy if you're having, you know, oh no. That is some bad explosive zombies. Like that looked like it hurt. Okay. I think we took care of it. There should be a boss rat here too. Unless I already took him out. Yeah, I think I already took out the rats here. There were a ton of rats, but it doesn't seem like anything gonna happen now. But yeah. And of course sometimes there's like random stuff that can just randomly happen like that. I don't know why, I just keep getting summoned back to places, so I don't know if we'll make it far. Yep. There it goes again. Oh well. I mean, if you had fun watching me so far, guys, you know. Hope it's going well for everyone. Oh no, hold up, I remember this place. I know what this is. No. I don't like that noise. Whoever has the dragon spell needs Comet. Okay, well nice, I got something back. That's nice. That's good. Okay. So I think we should be good. Continue. Okay. Let's see here. Man. That is a lot of dead stuff. And also just some random broken statue. Okay. Also, the bridge should be, I believe, broken. How would bro stay there the whole time? Man, I don't know how I'm supposed to get there. Well, I guess that mountain says quite a bit, huh? Anyway. I guess let's go ahead and go down there. I mean, of course we have a little ways to go. You know, I decided to just start, you know, randomly exploring, because why not? That is a big rat. Time to take out the rat. Oh no. Oh no. The rat. The rat thought. Easy. We taking it out with this flame weapon. Okay, we're at the windmill pasture. Oh wait, this is the one with the rats. Okay, wrong one then, on the other one. But now, we got the rats. Man, that's a huge rat. Anyway. Hopefully we can take out that rat pretty quick. Alright, so. There should be a boss somewhere here in these woods. Okay, well I just took a ton of damage. So, maybe let's chill out on bosses for a little bit. What is that? Okay, so these are just commoners. Or townspeople, really. And then, of course, there's knights and stuff. So, yeah. Ooh. I like the idea of exploring that. Hold up. But I do know that it's surrounded by a lake of poison. And I do not feel like absolutely hunting some kind of horror movie character. So, you know, hunting horror movie characters is fun and all, but gets to a point at times. yeah, anyway. Ooh. These guys look organized. Hold up. I know how to break that. Pretty easy. Alright, let's keep going. Well, that don't look too good. Right at the foothills of that. Whatever that is. Anyway. Ooh, cooked. Alright, let's take this guy out. There's some more. Let's hope I can take him out. What up with the flaming spears here? Okay. Ooh. Bro just did a ton of damage. Okay, let's hope that dragon shield does a little bit more. And by the way, if you're asking what the shield's actually made of when it comes to dragon, it's actually the claw. It's pretty cool. Man, why do they have to be so accurate? Alright, finally in Dragon Town. They wouldn't stop shooting me with arrows. I'll get them with the dragon. It's not overkill, it's business. Anyway. Anyway. Okay, so there's more here. Oh no. Bro, as soon as they appeared, it was like, stop, you have violated the law. You know, just some classic memes for you here. Ah, man, I already took what was in the chest. Oh well, might as well let them be. They're just gonna carry that whole carriage all the way to wherever they're going. Probably. And by the way, yes, they have been affected by the rot too. Because they wouldn't normally look like that. So. And by the way, if you're wondering what the glowing skulls are for, they actually give you runes in this game. And any sheep you find, you know, like these, can be used for like pots, potions, stuff like that. It depends what you need, of course, but you can get like exalted meat, stuff like that, you know, that gives you certain cures to different ailments. But yeah, you know, just some decently fun gameplay. And by the way, I was wrong, these are actually noblemen earlier. Sorry about that. I got them confused for a minute, you know. To me they, you know, look like that because basically everyone else in Elden Ring is wearing knight armor in comparison, so. To be fair, that's my fault. But yeah. Let's see. I believe so far we are doing well. What? Okay. Okay, time to mark my place here. Alright. We're at the Bridge of Iniquity. So, this is where the game starts getting hard. Once you're here, there is basically no turning back. So, why not just start in the middle of the night? Why not? We're already here. Let's make it worse. Oh boy. Okay, war. Definitely a war. With the blood red flowers here, I mean, what else can you do? By blood, I mean ketchup. Because, no, ketchup's better. But yeah. What is that? No, it's an Iron Maiden. Classic trap, but not in that fashion. Hold up, can I shock it? Oh, I can. Oh no. I mean, it looks like a pretty simple thing to avoid, right? No, it really ain't, because look at that, bro. It's just giant axes. By the way, this thing's more than likely magic. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Because this is not a normal fight. Like, bro, at this point I'm fighting a machine, not a person. You know? Okay, so I got the first one. I'm gonna try to sneak around this rock. Then go behind the barricades. Oh, it's the one with the wheels. Now. Go, go, go. No, 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 no. Ow, ow, ow. No. No. Actually, I have one of their weapons. I could use it against them. What is this? Why does this look like a boss battle? No! Okay, I see why that was called a boss battle. It's not a boss battle, but it certainly feels like one. Dragon time. Ride him away. That's all I can do. Okay, yeah, they're definitely ghosts or something. Let's see if that damages them. Okay. Let's heal up a little bit. Get my magic up. Keep fighting. Okay, so there's one. The one with the wheels. Actually. No, no, we ain't doing that. Not today. Man, that thing fast. Why does it look like a Beyblade? For anyone who ever played Beyblades, you know what I mean. It looked just like a Beyblade spinning. Just with wheels. Hold up. That'd be Silas's Beyblade, I believe. Yeah, Silas from Beyblade. I know what it is. But yeah, anyway. You know, just the normal. At least when it comes to that, you know. Oh, great, the dogs. They're back. Alright, let's hurry up and do this. Because no one likes the dogs in this game. Because they're all rabid and look like they have rabies. Or some kind of disease. Which in fact they do. It is Le Scarlet Rat. Okay? It's very scarlet rat. Anyway. Well, this is definitely not PG-13. Anyway. Definitely a little crazier than it should look. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But man, this is crazy. This is definitely not a game meant for kids. Good thing it was rated mature. Anyway. Otherwise, I'd be worried. Bro. That is a lot. Well, with that being said, I think that's it for this video. I don't know how much I can keep going, you know? I mean, I've been playing for a while now, so. But yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye.